Hello there.
Ladies and gentlemen, things are spicing up inside the dollhouse, and so they are in this room as well, because your boy's got the Nike sponsor. I'm joking. It's not an ad. We don't have the sponsorship. I watched Air yesterday, and it was an unbelievable film. I absolutely loved it. So I thought I'd plug it in. But yeah, you know, one day we might have the Nike sponsorship, and you never know. The endorsement will be there. But let's pull our attention back to the dollhouse, because we are up to episode 9 now of season 1. Titled The Spy in the House of Love. So things have been spicing up the last few episodes. The show is kicking into gear, and I'm hoping this episode can continue that momentum, because I'm hella excited. Let's waste no more time. Let's get right into the reaction. You know who I am. Your boy Elie Moses, your 23-year-old law and film student from Sydney, Australia, casually shooting his shot. Let's get right into the reaction. Let's smash this thing. Let's go.
The dollhouse is real. They know you're after them. That's why they sent me. We have a person inside.
See, with that person inside the dollhouse, right? Is there someone else inside the dollhouse? Or is that Alpha hacking into Echo or Caroline, and Caroline or Echo is the person inside? Or there's actually someone else, and Alpha's just using Echo or Caroline as a decoy? I don't know. There possibly could be someone else as well. Is this the Velociraptor's opening from Jurassic Park? What the heck is happening? What in the electric shock is happening? Shooter! Shooter! Oh! He shot! Oh my god! That was...
Everyone thinks it's about the pain. It's not about the pain. It's about trust. Handing yourself over fully and completely to another human being. There's nothing more beautiful than letting go like that.
Okay, listen. Can we talk about Eliza Dushku's wardrobe in this season, or like this show in general? Like, what the heck, man? Like, she was going all out. Like, I know it's probably the production department and the script and Joss Whedon, but like, she is a very attractive woman. But like, I'm surprised she was down with all that. Like, I'm actually surprised. But yeah, like I said, hey, that was a mad call out with the shooter thing, and then the blood splattered on the glass. Oh man, I'm such in a hype mood today. Allow it.
In my experience, that kind of trust always leads to pain.
Then maybe you need a session in my dungeon so I can show you otherwise.
Huh?
Thanks, I think I'll pass.
Boyd!
So vanilla.
How are you passing?
You can trust me. I've already shown that I trust you. I got in the van, didn't I?
You sure that was a wise decision?
Kobe, Shaq, R.I.P. Kobe. She gave you the layup assist, the alley-oop, and you said no? You're not gonna dunk on that shit? Wow. Wow, Boyd.
I have a good feeling about you. And I've got the whip.
Oh my gosh, how is this allowed?
If you reconsider.
Oh, I did not see the reveal of the outfit. That's not loud. Wow, I told you, like, this
Don't
dollhouse
even
needs to be
start.
nuked. Nuke
You
it.
got him on another Lonely Hearts engagement.
What's that make? 9?
10. How pathetic is that old bag? I'd take S&M Barbie over him any day. Come on, your geriatric princess awaits.
Ow!
Woo!
It's love. Show some respect.
Wow. Listen, if you're into that type of shit, you're into that type of shit. But, like,
Sometimes it is about the pain.
I swear every episode they begin with an assignment with Echo coming off, and they make her look as
How
hot
are
as
you?
possible.
Did I fall asleep?
For a little while.
Maybe there'll be cake.
Ma'am, none of these incidents were your fault.
On the contrary, Mr. Dominic, everything that happens under this roof is my fault. And for the next 48 hours, it's yours.
Oh, Mr. Dominic going in charge. This is going to be great.
Hello, November.
Hello, Echo. How are you today?
I'm going to Dr. Saunders.
She's nice.
November, it's time for your treatment.
It's all about trust. But what if the client has the whip?
We don't send the actives to be submissives.
Man, you got the pitch down. You should fill in for DeWitt.
I believe the system's flawed. Maybe irreparably. But maybe not for the same reasons you do.
Is that
I think
Alpha?
you're all done here.
Is that Alpha hacking in at points and being more observant with Echo? Those little looks. Subtle nuances in the head movement.
And
This chip let someone access the primary imprint protocol, which means they could have altered my imprints. I make a cheerleader. They make a cheerleader that shoots people. Or an assassin that does cheers. Or any active, any time with a parameter we don't know about.
we have a spy.
Inside the dollhouse.
Who could it be?
And you think it's me. You think I'm the spy.
Not in a bad way.
They find out that you talked to me before you called DeWitt. They'll fry you.
Where do I know her from?
Maybe you should go to art class. And maybe you should call DeWitt.
Ah, the bonsai tree. Daniel-san.
Echo, are you finished with your tree?
Yeah, I feel like this is one of these situations where you think Alpha or someone else is hacking into Echo or Caroline like the last few episodes, and it's so hell-bent and focused on Echo that you think Echo's the spy because of how observant the show is making her out to be. You know, sort of switching the camera angles to make it look like it's her POV. She's spying in on Dominic and Topher and their conversation, and the framing last shot as well with her sort of out of focus in the middle of the frame while Boyd and Topher were conversing with one another. But I feel like this is one of these Whedon tricks where it's going to be heavily focused on Echo, but the spy is obviously going to be someone else. That's what I think. I think it's just a curiosity thing with Echo.
Put the entire house on lockdown. No one comes or goes without my authorization. No landlines, no cell phones, or network connections. You. Well, get the treatment.
Oh, he gonna make Sierra like some sort of investigator to track down the spy.
Did I just lose an argument to a doll? Okay, thanks, but you can't help.
You make people different.
He's too aware. Like,
You can make me help.
isn't that what Sierra was just used for? You know what I love about the show? I love how the intro pops up always like 10 minutes in. Like, is the spy Melly maybe? Did she go back home to, what's his name? Ballard, and he put the chip thing in her?
Come on. Airport shuttle's waiting to take you home.
Because Ballard's tracking down that chip and the technology, so he could have put it inside of Melly and maybe got some sort of inclination that Melly is an active of the Dollhouse. Possibly. Where's Admiral Akbar when you need him, man? It's a trap! It's a trap, man! Oh.
Too much? Too fast?
Did they just say the
Of course, not
vase
that
line?
bad.
I have a message for you from inside the dollhouse.
Oh.
It's not funny.
My name is November.
Oh.
Melly. Your name is Melly.
I knew this would be hard for you to hear.
Don't do
I'm
this.
sorry we had to deliver the news to you like this, in this body. The dollhouse is likely to discover that we've been placing messages in their imprints. This is the only way we could get the message to you.
They did this to you.
They did this long before you met me. They've been using this body to spy on you for months. The only reason Melly exists is because of you.
Aren't I special?
So is this Alpha hacking in to multiple dolls and altering their imprints? My only guess is Alpha at the moment because he has the capability to do this, or is it actually someone on the inside, or Alpha hacking from the outside? Because he's done it before with Echo, with the signal in the heist episode. But my guess is probably Alpha, and the one that's going to be sacrificed or shot this episode is probably maybe a sacrificial lamb, or like the wrong person, or something along the lines like that. I'm not sure if this is Alpha because like November referenced, she said we. But is we referring to multiple actives being able to be altered by Alpha?
Now that you've removed their surveillance, they're going to rely on her more.
Getting interesting.
Don't tell her anything about the investigation. It will get back to the dollhouse.
Where's the dollhouse located?
You need to investigate why it exists.
Is it underground? Am I on the right track?
The dollhouse deals in fantasy, but that is not their purpose. Investigate their purpose. We will find other ways to contact you.
And poor Ballard.
Who sent you?
I'm not imprinted with information you're not supposed to have.
Tell me who!
Remember, you can't tell her. You must maintain the illusion.
Wait!
Paul, what's wrong?
He's gonna have to have sex with her and continue with it. He's gonna maintain the illusion.
Nothing.
Why aren't you kissing me?
You're just as bad as the clients, Paul. You're just as bad as the clients, my guy. I feel sorry for Paul. Any girl, what if he finds the right girl, right? And then he just thinks to himself every time. He's going to go so crazy from this. Every girl he's going to think is a doll.
She gonna be able to pull it off?
I threw my best secret agent parts into the build.
Who has access to the lab?
The short list, DeWitt, Boyd, Ramirez, Saunders.
I like how we're
Ivy,
seeing
any number of handlers
different
or
perspectives from
attendants,
different
and
conversations,
if
because
you
last
go
time
on
was from
stuff
Echo.
And there's that janitorial staff.
Enter your private key. You know the drill. 20 minutes, nothing goes in, nothing comes out. Your card will unlock the files you're cleared to see.
Does no one recognize like the facial changes, or like she doesn't look similar? I know they do look similar, but like, we'll let it slide. We'll let it slide.
Excuse me, ma'am. I'm gonna have to ask you to step over here.
Did I leave something in there?
Hold out your arms.
Damn. Broke into the NSA and destroyed the. Took the file and ran.
Mossad doesn't even double tag.
She doing the Bryce Dallas Howard, running in heels.
Correction. Extraction on the south end.
I was about to say fire. Just shoot. You had her in plain sight.
I think she likes you.
Your lady awaits.
Yo, who?
Don't even start. They've got him on another lonely heart.
Who is that handler for Victor?
10. How pathetic is that old bag?
I just realized I know she was in the video there, so I was like, damn!
Well, thank you for the ride. See you at the end of the weekend.
Have fun, Roger. And stay out of trouble.
I promise nothing.
My guy just got back from Hogwarts and he's like, oh, is she the... Oh, Victor, my guy.
Oh, they're so hard to find this time of year.
Just for you, my dear.
This ain't even a MILF, it's a GILF. No, Victor!
Catherine.
What's Victor up to? Ah, the wit! Ah, the wit, yeah. I'm joking. I'm joking. I guess even the top dogs have their needs.
Is this your work? Topher. Is that a name?
They think I'm at headquarters. It could be very urgent, or it could be Topher calling to tell me that his sweater's itchy.
Well, you could give it back, or I could drop it and let the sharks talk to their own. It's up to you.
Her fantasy is an Englishman. Her fantasy is Harry Potter. Hey, yo. The wit. I guess she took. Hey, she took a 1-day leave. She said she's going to Rossum and like, man, she going on the water. Hey, it is what it is.
It is a very slippery phone.
It's so unlike the wit.
I have complained about that a lot.
Really? I hadn't.
Oh, there goes the phone. Now Topher cannot contact her. That's why he can't contact her.
That was probably a very bad thing that just happened.
Hey, yo, cat the rinse.
Not bad.
Not good either.
I guess everyone has their fantasies. Even the wit. Is this gonna turn into a hookup session?
Is that all?
Come on, Prince Caspian. You can do better than. Oh, man.
This is what you wanted, or you wouldn't have come here.
Oh, my guy gave her the shoulder charge.
You have had a rough day at work.
Maybe she likes it rough. Ah, she does. She does. She does.
If I could make a woman, I'd make you.
The irony. The irony.
You're not seriously considering what I said.
No, I'm not suggesting you become a client. I think the universe might collapse under that one.
Good. Because I don't want an ass off you. I want the real you.
I want the real you.
This is probably the best episode so far. I'm not gonna lie.
So, like, sometimes I think you're the most real person I've ever met.
That's not irony. No one gets that right.
Everyone has their first date.
I still haven't.
The object is to hide your flaws, and then you're in a relationship and it's all about hiding your disappointment. Then once you're married, it's about hiding your sins.
Catherine, mistress of the dark observation. Let's run away together.
That will work out. Yeah,
Cash
sure.
in everything we own and buy a bar on the beach in Rarotonga.
Bro, do you say my guy thinks there's money in the bank? Like he's gonna cash. I am so sorry. I'm so hyped and enjoying myself this reaction. I don't know why. Just funny, but like.
We just can't have that. You have to trust me.
Round two, round two, round two.
I do. I trust you. Completely.
Would you like to have a treatment now, Victor?
Did you hear someone in the house? What happened?
Don't tell me the wit has to go like... I mean, she puts herself through this all the time, probably. Like having to let go of Victor.
The spy was operating under my nose.
Which means you're either dangerously incompetent or you're trying to throw us off your trail.
Dominic is having fun.
Programming skills.
Why are you at the Dollhouse?
Kind of a no-brainer. I'm in neuroplastic heaven. I'm doing work my grad school professors haven't even dreamed of yet. I mean, I don't want to brag. I'm kind of a genius.
Are you sure about that? You are,
Do
but
you really
like...
think I'm incompetent, or are you're just saying that to appease Big Bad Lawrence?
So it matters what other people think about you.
Yeah. I spent 8 years studying the intricacies of the human brain, and what do I get to do when I graduate? Get snacks for Topher? Or get yelled at when I try to do something more? My talents go beyond asking whether he wants chocolate chip or oatmeal, which I do very well.
Next
Thank
question
you,
is going to
but
lead to someone else.
I probably know
Watch.
enough about the imprint equipment to rip it down and reassemble it without Topher ever knowing. Well, that didn't sound good.
Or
did
next statement's gonna lead to
I'm
someone
not trying
else.
to incriminate you. I'm just trying to nail down your feelings about the dollhouse.
We're pimps and killers.
Knew it. I told you. Whedon interview classic. Remember? He did it with Buffy. He's done it before with Angel as well. And this is the typical Whedon interview thing. And it's happened in Firefly as well. The interview editing, or like the way an interview stage is done in a Whedon show, it's trademarked now with the way it's edited and how certain questions or conversations lead to another person rather than that question implying to the person that's currently getting interviewed. Instead, it will lead to the next person. I like it. It's the Whedon trademark of interviews.
Tropic way. Can I go now?
I don't know why I trust you, but I do.
I must have one of those faces.
I'm looking at the security logs since the Alpha incident. When was the last time you left the dollhouse?
I feel like I can better serve the actives if I'm here.
Yeah. You lose. Sierra's been safely extracted. Barely. And she has the mole's identity.
No, wait, no, you don't understand.
Oh,
I
it
didn't
was
do
her all
anything.
along?
Why would I spy on the doll?
I don't care why. We'll get that from you when DeWitt has me tortured.
This is the wrong person, surely.
And you'll tell us everything.
How long do you think you can keep this up?
Excuse me?
You work for the NSA.
Hey, Dominique.
You have a file that says she's the one.
Uh-huh.
Oh, what? Is her body language telling you she's innocent?
No, her language is telling you she's innocent.
Your body language is telling me something.
Yeah?
When you got word that Sierra had been extracted with the spy's identity, everyone in this room got tense. Who? Who betrayed us?
And
Who's the spy?
he was loose.
You.
He was loose.
You got loose.
Foot
Your body
loose.
breathed a big subconscious sigh of relief. Why? Because you already knew that file would implicate Elie.
You expect anyone to buy this pseudoscience?
They don't have to. There was a phone call made to the National Security Agency after the lockdown. You warned the NSA Sierra was coming so that they could plant this file for her to find. You wanted us to blame Ivy so that you could continue to operate.
I couldn't have made the call. The phones were shut off.
In the dollhouse, not in this office.
Okay, I think it's time for her treatment.
Proof is in the logs.
Yeah, and anyone could have snuck in here.
You're right. That's why I've let this conversation continue as long as it has. I needed one more sign to confirm my suspicion.
And what sign would that be?
20 seconds ago, you unsnapped your holster.
You know what's funny? I'm guessing this is gonna be the end of Mr. Dominic right here. But what's funny is that Dominic obviously got Sierra as the active to undertake the task of doing the NSA thing. And it was Echo's curiosity and I guess Topher acknowledging that and letting her get in on the job. And it was Topher's special imprint with all those interrogation, skills about understanding body language, the way they sort of speak, their inflections in their voice and things like that. That's what Mr. Dominic didn't foresee. He didn't foresee Echo coming in as an active on this job as well. That threw a spanner in the works, and he had to try and finesse it and get it done early. Why did you run at her with a gun?
Dollhouse. You know how far they reached? There's no way you're getting away with this.
And when DeWitt asked me to explain myself,
You'll tell her I went off mission again.
and I had no choice but to kill you.
What's Topher doing? Get back up. Where's Boyd?
And Topher and Ivy?
Collateral damage.
Yeah, I helped when I imprinted her with kung fu skills, but be my guest.
Damn.
You tried to kill me before.
Ah, in the preaching episode.
You're another alpha waiting to happen.
I'm not broken.
Or the witch. She's gonna come back to a mess. Oh no, the mess came to her. Okay.
I never lied to you about my methods or my priorities.
You lied about your intentions.
Do you know what the world will be like when Rossum lets the dollhouse slip from its grasp? The technology needs to be reined in and controlled.
By a clandestine organization with little government oversight.
It's embarrassing how naive you are.
You know what? Dominic might have a point in terms of preserving the
You believe in
intentions.
the dollhouse and its mission?
There's a bigger mission.
Just like you believed in me. Look how that played out. You were wrong.
Get what you can out of him about the NSA and have Topher prep him for the attic.
You're signing my death warrant like it was a business transaction?
It is.
The agency will figure it out and they'll come looking for me.
Yeah, I was about to say, where's the NSA going to help out?
You'll tell them everything's fine. And then we'll put you back in your box. What? Did you think I'd show you mercy?
Everyone's a piece of work in this show. Far out.
After you beat me to a pulp, they're gonna erase me. But first, they're gonna erase you.
I can take care of myself.
I know. That's why I'm smiling. One day you'll be erasing them. Even after all this, they still won't see it coming.
Why am I kind of rooting for Dominic at the moment? Like, I feel bad for him.
Sooner or later, everybody gets theirs.
Because I know he's just going to be a victim of this dollhouse, this institution with a bigger plan at play. He was just working for the NSA. Oh, we're going to get our first look into the attic. Oh! Who did he shoot? Is that the whip?
Get on with it.
Wait, where did he shoot the whip?
Came up with saturation.
Oh, she took that like a champ.
Do it.
Now I know why he wanted to shoot himself. Man, I want these flops to all go down. Topher, DeWitt, I don't care.
Ivy? Echo. She came to me and asked me to imprint her.
That's not good.
Dominic had her in his crosshairs for months. She took out her biggest threat.
She's still evolving. Saunders' wish fulfillment exercise didn't fulfill anything.
She's protecting herself.
Do you want me to wipe her again?
No. She just saved the dollhouse. Keep an eye on her. Echo might be useful to us in ways we haven't yet realized. Oh, I almost forgot. Shelve the Roger imprint.
You've been shot?
Miss Lonely Heart's phone and said she no longer requires his services.
Miss Lonely Heart.
Some hunky octogenarian sweeper upper walker.
Shelve the Roger.
Nothing so dramatic.
Miss
She
Lonely
finally
Heart's a
realized
decoy.
that indiscretion was unwise.
Everyone's got their secrets in this show.
There's a difference.
It's okay to feel something.
That would imply I'd lost something.
Didn't you?
Nothing I can't live without.
I wonder who the new Mr. Dominic will be. Like, she's got to carefully pick that individual. Or if she is going to have another one like
I
that.
ran a full security sweep. New background checks on all employees are in the works, but right now it looks like this didn't go any further than Dominic.
Congratulations, Mr. Langton,
For what?
Promotion.
for becoming our new head of security.
Far out.
I appreciate the offer, but I'd prefer to stay with Echo. I need to take care of her.
Apparently you don't.
I mean, Boyd Langton is the right choice.
Echo.
Most
I'd like you to meet
competent.
your new handler. His name is Travis. Go ahead.
Hey, Travis Scott, what's up?
Everything's gonna be all right.
Now that you're here.
Do you trust me? You trust me?
I ain't feeling Travis Scott as the new handler.
With my life.
Is she looking at Boyd while saying this? But that ain't good. Yeah, Echo, man, Echo's slowly slipping away from the control of the dollhouse. They're not controlling her as much as they'd like. But yeah, that was probably the best episode of Dollhouse so far, in my opinion. I mean, we wouldn't have gotten that episode without the other episodes or the events that occurred in the other episodes. Even though I still think the opening of the season, or like the first couple episodes, could have been a little bit more tighter. And I guess maybe limited the exploration of the concept a bit less, like just limited it a bit more, in my opinion. Like, could have had fun, explored it for a couple episodes, but then got into meat of things real quick. Because we as the audience, we know what's, like, I guess, happening. We see at the beginning of each episode, in fact, we have like these little 2 or 3 minute scenes where obviously Echo, another active, will be coming from a mission or an operation, and we know what the deal is. But yeah, that was the best episode so far, in my opinion. A new secret uncovered, in fact multiple secrets uncovered, with Dominic being exposed as an NSA worker. Obviously we got to see the attic, secrets exposed with November as well, or Melly. Even those secrets exposed to Ballard himself. And I still think Alpha is manipulating the dollhouse from the outside, with Melly, for instance, and being able to feed that information and let Ballard know that there's someone on the inside. However, there's no one else on the inside anymore. It's just gonna have to be Alpha operating from the outside. But that someone on the inside still might be Echo, as she slowly evolves, as Topher was saying. So I'm intrigued to see. She's becoming more curious, more aware than the other actives. There's something special about it, but I think the dollhouse needs to be careful about that, because they might get too comfortable with Echo. But yeah, I'm very excited to see how the story continues to play out. Definitely the show's picking up. Glad I stuck with it, and it's getting a bit more interesting. I do think the Sierra operation in the NSA was a bit sloppy, but it makes more sense now that Dominic worked at the NSA and he sort of let her get away, and they were aware of Dominic working at the dollhouse for the NSA. So yeah, it makes sense now. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. As always, been your boy Elie Moses. Take care. God bless. Peace.